So whenever you're trying to derive two functions that are being multiplied by each other, you have to use what's known as the product rule. So the formula for the product rule is u prime v plus v prime u. So let's start out with the equation y equals x ln x. We have x multiplied by ln x, so in this case we're going to have to use the product rule. So when it comes to naming your u and your v, you can basically do anything, but for this case, let's just do u as x and v as ln x. So u prime would be the derivative of u, so the derivative of x is just 1, and v prime, or the derivative of v, is the derivative of ln x, which is just 1 over x. And so now we can just plug our values in. So u prime is 1. We have 1 times v, which is ln x, plus v prime u, so v prime is 1 over x, times u, which is x. So 1 times ln x is ln x, and then we have 1 over x times x, which is just x over x, and we can simplify that to ln x plus 1. So now let's take a look at this problem. Y equals x squared times 3x to the 4th minus 2. Once again, you can make your u and v anything, so I'm just going to make my u x squared, and v would then be 3x to the 4th minus 2. U prime in this case would be the derivative of x squared, so we're going to have to use the power rule, where we bring the power down and subtract by 1. So then u prime would be 2x to the first, or 2x. And then v prime, we use the same power rule. So bring the 4 down, 3 times 4 is 12. And we have x to the 4 minus 1, which is 3. And the derivative of a constant is 0, so we have minus 0. And we don't need to put that there. So now we can just plug it into the formula. So u prime is 2x multiplied by v, which is 3x to the 4th minus 2. Plus v prime, which is 12x cubed, multiplied by u, which is x squared. So I can just distribute the 2x there. So we have 2x times 3x to the 4th, which is 6x to the 5th, minus 2x times negative 2, so minus 4x, plus 12x cubed times x squared. So we have 12x to the 5th. So 6x plus 12x, or 6x to the 5th plus 12x to the 5th is 18x to the 5th. And then minus 4x.